For too long, the political establishment has excluded young people from our democratic process.
So one of the early signs of detecting a sophist is when they come over with this over-concerning tone in their voice, just like what Corbyn's done now with process. Because rather than giving any logical arguments, they're going to appeal to your emotions. But let's just go into this.
At 16, you can pay tax, even get married and join the army.
So it's only a few seconds after I said you're probably dealing with a sophist when Corbyn has actually used the first logical fallacy, being the fallacy of exclusion.
Important evidence which would undermine an inductive argument is excluded from consideration. In an induction, the total relevant information needs to be examined. The fallacy occurs when relevant evidence which would undermine an inductive argument is excluded from consideration. The requirement that all relevant information be included is called the principle of total evidence.
He has excluded the fact that yes, you can pay tax at 16, but you can also pay it at 15, 14, 13, or even 12 years of age. So should we give them the right to vote? He has excluded the fact that yes, you can get married at 16, but you need your parents' permission, because society has deemed it that you are not mature enough yet to make that decision alone. He has excluded the fact that yes, you can join the army at 16, but you can only do active service at 18, because yet again society has deemed it that you are not mature enough yet to make a decision which could get you killed. So this is my question to Corbyn and all the other people who are advocating for this. If you're mature enough to vote at 16, are you also not mature enough to participate in active service, which could get you killed? Should you also not be campaigning for that as well, seeing as you are equivocating the two things together?
Yet young people are denied the right to vote and have their say on decisions that affect them.
Yes, and there's good reasons for this, being that you're not mentally an adult until you're 25, according to science. So you're not mentally mature enough to make that decision until really you're 25. So there's more of an argument to be made that we should increase the age of voting than what there is to decrease the age of voting. But obviously Labour wants to decrease the age of voting. But obviously Labour, being the nice party, wants to decrease the age of voting rather than going the other way and increasing the age of all the other criteria which is stated before, like joining the army. Could we not increase the age which you can do active service to an age which is closer to when you're mentally an adult? Because you know, it's a pretty big decision to make on whether to go into a active war zone, which could get you killed. But I'm pretty sure Uncle Jeremy will come and give your parents a hug when you come back dead.
That's why the Labour Party will be supporting a bill in the House of Commons brought by our MP Jim McMahon to reduce the voting age to 16. We cannot allow this Conservative government to deny 1.5 million young people their full rights as citizens. We have a proud history in this country of people fighting for representation in Parliament and defending the right to vote. So let's work together to ensure that Parliament grants young people the right to vote and build a democracy that works for the many, not the few.
So you clearly don't believe in this because democratic socialism is a paradox, but this is a video for another day. So I just want to explain or go into the fact that in a second referendum you've stated that you would have voted for Remain. So this is to remain into a European Union which is totally undemocratic. So you clearly don't believe in democracy.